Why biased Brooklyn Park police officer Seth Wilson Badge number 291 did not want to see the assault at me, Yelena Kurdyumova, in the actions of predatory offender Joshua John Lindskoog reported to 911 on July 2, 2023. This interview with Earl Bothwell, 70-year-old man, who is one more victim of predatory offender Joshua John Lindskoog, 36-year-old man, proves that failure to fulfill on July 2, 2023. Known mandatory non-discretionary duty by Brooklyn Park police officer Seth Wilson Badge number 291 in violation of Minnesota Law 609.43 misconduct of public officer or employee, led to threats and intimidation on February 3, 2024 of Earl Bothwell by predatory offender Lindskoog. Statements of Earl Bothwell in this interview indicate the danger of causing damage to the life and health of Brooklyn Park, MN, residents by predatory offender Joshua John Lindskoog. It is obvious that Earl does not expect to receive help from Brooklyn Park Police. However, he remembers that I spoke to him several times during my election campaigns to Brooklyn Park City Council in 2022 to 2023. That is why on February 3, 2024, Earl addressed me, as community leader, seeking help in stopping threats and intimidation by predatory offender Lindskoog. Earl said that Lindskoog threatened to kick him out of the condo in which he lives, and which belongs to his son. Earl also said that Lindskoog was compelling him to FCK Russians, but he refused. It is obvious that Lindskoog is inciting national hatred, which is forbidden by the laws of any multinational democratic country. Earl said that Lindskoog was forcing him, elderly, 70-year-old man, to pick up feces after two Lindskoog's dogs. It is known that Lindskoog received from the Environmental Department of Brooklyn Park the order for removing feces of his two dogs from the lawns of Strawberry Commons Condominium Association. Lindskoog was forcing Earl to be a perjurer against Sergei Parada on November 16, 2023. However, Earl refused to do this, to make false statements about Sergei Parada to the police officer.
Hey, did you hear that this morning?
What?
The people down below you? The people down below you arguing with me. He threatened to knock me out this morning.
What did he threatened you?
Yeah, he threatened me this morning. He goes, I'll knock you out, old man. And I went, should I send someone your age over here? He goes, I don't have to send no one over here. And I went, I said, I'm not the Russians now. You got to leave me the fuck alone. Anyway, he goes, fuck the Russians. But I know he's been fighting with you guys too.
He doesn't pick up after his dogs. And he doesn't keep them on leash. And I have several police reports about it already.
I was falling down yesterday because of his dogs running up on my dog. You know I picked my dog poop.
Yes.
And I told him to do that. He goes, it ain't my dog. He goes, it ain't mine. I said, I know you didn't do it. Your dog did it. But anyway, he runs over to me and goes, I'll knock you out, old man. And I went,
knock you out of place where you live?
Yeah, no, I was outdoors.
Do you know he is a predatory offender?
Yeah.
And he violated terms of registration? Police knows about it. So he is predatory offender. There are cases in Bureau of Criminal Apprehension registered.
Really?
And in Minnesota court, probably I haven't got the details yet, but I will get them.
I'm not going to lie for him. He wanted me to lie to the cops, saying that your husband kicked the dog in it. I said, I'm not doing it.
Right, because in fact, his dog kicked my husband into the legs.
Yeah, I know.
And he is now getting treatment for it.
So anyway, I'm on your guys' side. Remember that. So I just let you know that he come over the day because I stepped in crap last night and had to pick it up. It took me 40 minutes to pick it all up. When I come walking out this morning.
So he wanted you to pick up the poop of his dog?
His dog.
Got you.
Anyway,
Okay.
I just want to let you know.
Be strict with him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For more than 11 months, since April 4, 2023, up till present, predatory offender Lindskoog every day, maliciously has been violating Brooklyn Park City Codes 92.07, animal defecation, and 92.03, restraint, and Minnesota Law 347.50, dangerous dogs. During this time, I sent multiple complaints about these and other law violations by predatory offender Lindskoog to Brooklyn Park Environmental Department, police chief, city manager, and council members. However, up till present, no penalties have been applied to Lindskoog by city staff or Brooklyn Park Police. This means that city manager Jay Strobel and hired by him police chief Mark Bruley used predatory offender Lindskoog to terrorize me, Yelena Kurdyumova, and Sergei Parada, manager of my 7 election campaigns for mayor of Brooklyn Park and city council of Brooklyn Park. Their purpose is to make us move out of Brooklyn Park. This is the revenge on me, Yelena Kurdyumova, by Police Chief Bruley and City Manager Strobel for my program focused on improvement of Brooklyn Park police work and reduction of crime in Brooklyn Park. From 2014 till 2023, hundreds of voters 7 times approved my program and nominated me as candidate to mayor and council member of Brooklyn Park. However, using Brooklyn Park administrative resources, the city manager 7 times canceled me for my program targeted at stopping growth of crime in Brooklyn Park. Today I took the final decision to seek nomination from the voters of southwestern Brooklyn Park and Osseo to the House of Representatives, District 38A of Minnesota. Legislators must change the laws to increase the responsibility of predatory offenders for new assaults. Also, Minnesota laws must be changed so that they compel city departments and city government to control the work of management companies of homeowners associations. The penalties for violation of Minnesota Law 609.43 misconduct of public officer or employee must be increased and the law must be enforced.